Gary, and I am going to be talking about the chapter which is on adding colors. So by doing so, I will be using on the page that I've been using since the beginning of this class, and I will be working on it by adding some colors and working with what we've learned about choosing colors, the meaning of the colors, the relationship between the colors and the topic and the web page itself. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in this video. But what I will be doing is to remove these, so these won't influence my um, what I will be choosing the color. So that's pretty much what I actually did, if you can see, and I will be explaining how to do this thing. So, but to start off, I will be explaining why I chose these colors. Well, I actually chose to choose. I actually chose these colors for a purpose because of actually the logo itself. If we remember, learn and serve, which is actually the purpose of my logo of my web page, and I said earlier that there is a process between learning and serving from a perspective where you are actually not perfect yet as you are learning, but you are making yourself perfect as you learn, and you become a servant, like when you use your knowledge to serve others, that leads to happiness. Okay, so here why the reason I chose this color is from actually there's actually step. Yeah, you can see that there's a step from nothing all the way to having the color, which actually the blue colors with. And I actually chose this color because it's not a color that means okay, it's a cool color. Yeah, well, that's one thing we learned, but it is not something that it is too how can I say that, um, it is too formal, but it's not something that is not formal either, like something that is too casual. And that's one of the reasons why I choose blue. And you can actually see that you're becoming more and more perfect as you serve, and that's why I made that color more and more clear as we go along the time, as we go along our process of learning and serving. And then what I did is to edit some colors. When you click there, that's the window that will appear, and you actually just need to edit. And it wasn't actually what I did. Okay, it depends on the color that you will be choosing. Well, I actually chose blue, and this is what actually you can use the complement colors that we've been learning earlier, and then you can move around, and that will be giving you some ideas of colors that can complement the color that you chose. And the reason why I chose to have this one over here, you can see actually that it is the opposite. But for this topic link, I actually chose color around here. Yeah, that actually is complement to your to the color, the blue color that I chose, and that's the reason why I did I chose to have this color for this particular topic. And then why I chose this one to make I actually chose these colors. Well, and what other thing? Another thing that you can actually do is to, if I can remember, oh, right here. Okay, you can actually go to window, and then go all the way down to Swatch library, and then you have a lot of themes and colors that are related to the themes that you can actually choose. For example, here you have kids stuff. Well, it's not actually what we want, yeah, because this is not a website for kids. You actually have some colors for, related to more related to foods. This is actually not what we want either. And you actually have other themes that you can actually look at it. And you actually, if you don't actually have any colors that you want, you actually can just go online, and then you Google it. You go to the gallery, website gallery over here. Sorry about that. Okay, what happened? Here we go. And then, well, what I did is to choose um, some galleries here, and then you actually can choose one of the colors that you're interested in, and then from there, for example, if you want to use this one, you can actually transfer this color to your own website. So that's the beauty of having internet and using the website. Okay, let's go back to my thing here. Well, for some reason I felt like I actually been changing the colors for my logo, but I have this feeling that I wasn't actually really satisfied with the colors, because one of the reason is that I like having the blue at the back as a background, because I really want to emphasize the process of learning and serving that leads to happiness. And I didn't want to have other colors that can just I won't say hide the value of the logo, but you well, the colors that I chose so far, you cannot actually it doesn't catch um, the attention as much as it is like right now. Like right now, you can actually catch it right away. But for some reason, I chose to not have any colors so far here. But I might be changing my mind. But so far, that's what I've done. So hopefully, it was clear enough. Thank you.